Okay, hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. If you could just please let me know in the comment section, in the chat, if I'm clearly audible to you and I'm clearly visible and my screen is clearly visible to you so that we can start off with the session here. I hope you had a great session, great aptitude session, and we're going to start off with the resume session. And the resume is for the freshers. But if you are someone who has any kind of internship experience as well, so it is also going to help you, right? So don't worry, we are going to catch up with everything. But before that, before we start off with this session, I want two things from you. First is you should have a system in front of you, all right, a system, or let's say a laptop in front of you, anything would do, where you are going to build um, a resume along with me. All right, you will have to do that along with me. And I also need some very great interaction and communication from you. All right, so are we in with that? Because we have only 45 to 50 minutes, or let's say an hour, where we are going to create a resume for yourself. All right, so everyone who is procrastinating creating a resume, or still waiting for that 1 hour to dedicate for yourself to create a resume, this is the time. Get your resume, or if you don't have a system, you can definitely get a notepad, right, where you can jot down all the steps that I'm going to talk about, and then do it later. But don't forget to do it. All right. So if you have any of your friends, catch them on board, get them on board this live session, because we are going to start off with amazing tips for ATS friendly resume, which will absolutely get your resume definitely shortlisted. If not shortlisted, at least you will have a hope that now you know how to curate um, a, a bombastic or a great ATS friendly resume. All right, so let's start off with the session. I don't have any internship. No worries if you don't have any internship. Still, you can create a great resume for yourself. No worries with that. I will talk about everything: 2 column, single column, 3 column, multi column, 2 pages, 5 pages, 10 pages. I will talk about everything. Don't worry, I have everything prepared for you. So let's start off. But before that, let's just get everything done and dusted. Make sure you're connecting with us on our Instagram, WhatsApp, Discord, LinkedIn, and Telegram channels. And if you wish to connect with the mentors themselves, make sure you are signing into our Discord server, right? We can interact there personally, get all the updates about the latest hirings and so much more on our Instagram channel. Connect with us on our WhatsApp to get all of the latest information and application links. All right, so that's it. That is something that you need to do. I'm not asking you, you will have to do that. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon so that you get notified whenever we are live here, because you're watching us live here and we're going to have a great time. All right, so make sure you subscribe as well. Okay, answer is overleaf, discussion closed. No, overleaf is not the entire answer. I would say it's not 100% answer. It might be 50%, 60% or less, but not everything. And especially in the time of AI, I would suggest it's not everything. Absolutely not. Because no, overleaf can only get you a resume printed, but not the tactics behind it. All right. Okay, and whatever we are going to do here is going to be absolutely for free. There's no remuneration or any money needed or any software purchases needed, nothing. Absolutely for free. You're going to sit along with me and create a resume. All right, let's start off with the difference between a CV and a resume. So, most of the students, what they do is they create a CV. All right, because the freshers, what they say is, I want the recruiters to know that I know everything. All right, and that is why I'm going to create a 2 page, 3 page resume, which is not a resume, by the way, guys. It's a CV. All right, and a CV is only needed at a place where you go, where you have more academic interest. So you need to show everything academically, you need to create research projects and so on. That is why you need a CV. For a resume, you let your work make the impact. Your resume should only create, or should only summarize all the impactful actions that you've taken. All right. It does not need to be your living history up until the age of 22, 23. It does not have to be. So CV is something that is more than one page, let's say two page, three page, four page, and more. All right. And CV is generally used in a more academically driven industries than in technically or education related industries. All right. So that's a very, very basic difference. Okay. Moving forward, but before we move forward to this particular page, answer me something. I need your answers. All right. The first answer is, what is the first step? If you have created a resume, what is the first step that you could have taken, or you would have taken, or you have taken while creating a resume? What was the first step? Quickly answer me in the comment section. What was your first step? How did you start creating a resume? What did you do? The very first step, and then I'll move forward with your answers. If they're correct, if they're wrong, let's do it very quickly. All right. Self introduction, full name. No, I am not asking what you write in a resume. I am asking what is the first step you take in the journey of creating a resume. What is that? I don't want what goes in the resume. Not that. I want what you do to start off while creating a resume. That is what I'm asking. I hope you got my question now. I'm sorry if I was not being able to explain it. Okay, so people say template, 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 correct resume, template, correct resume, template. Okay, I look for good templates, domain selection. Okay, job description. Okay, so I get two answers. First is job description, and the second is template creation or template decision. Which one do you think is correct? Just quickly check the answer here. The first correct answer is no, the job description. Guys, tell me one thing very clearly. In the season of mangoes, right? If you're going to buy a mango, what would you do? You would first describe the person what kind of mango do you need, right? And only then go to select the kind of mango you need, right? So you need to describe it. And if you don't know for which job are you creating your resume, how will your resume match the job description? The very first step is know your job description and then start creating a resume. Because if you directly climb onto the tree of templates, you are missing out on the two most important steps. First is know the job description, and second is keyword research. Third comes deciding the template, right? So the first is know the job description, and second is keyword research. Why am I emphasizing on this particular word? Because keyword is the king. Especially when you want to create an ATS friendly resume, the keyword is the king. I am not lying over here. You can ask anyone. But ma'am, how is ATS going to track those keywords? What does it even matter? I have so many skills in my resume. Some or the other keyword will match only now, ma'am. Why are you saying us? No. Why do I say that? Because an ATS only resume cannot read your entire resume in one go. What it does is the company gives up the job description on one end, on the result end, and then puts up your resume on the second end. So whatever keywords are here in this particular job description, if some of these keywords are present in this particular resume, it gets selected. And if they say, let's say they have marked a bar of 50%, so 50% of the keywords should be there in your resume. If there are no keywords in a resume or below 50%, it will reject it. And if there are more number of keywords resembling this particular job description, they will accept it. So, which is why keywords is very important. All right. Okay, so that has to be no keyword research. Third is deciding on the template. All right, yes, now you need to also present your resume properly. You cannot just scramble everything in on a paper and then put it forward. No, you have to analyze how would you put the information, where will you put the information, and how will your resume look at the end of the day. Templates very important. Knowing what to input. You cannot just input your hobbies. Oh, I like dancing. Oh, I like sleeping. And the recruiter is asking, so how, what is your best hobby? You say, oh, I am a beauty sleeper. No, doesn't work. All right. Oh, I am a great dancer. Works, but has to be more analytical, right? So you should know what to input. Don't just input anything and everything into it just to show yourself as over smart. That does not work. Next is proper chronology. Again, very, very important. Why is chronology important? Let's say if I talk to you backwards, I tell you, oh God, please just go and get your resume reviewed. But you don't know where will you review it, right? You don't know how will you do it. Then you are in a confused state because resume review is the last stage of resume building. What about the first 10 steps? So if you don't know the chronology of the steps, if you don't put on steps one by one, you're going to fall, right? So proper chronology is again very important. Next is proofreading. I'll tell you a very funny story. All right. So we were just reviewing some resumes, and what happened was people have written very funny English or they have written incorrect spellings, which is why what happens is when you use incorrect spellings in a resume, the ATS fails to track them. If you write incorrect names to the resume, your ATS will not track them, which in fact will lead to the cancellation or the rejection of your resume. So proofreading grammar, proofreading spellings, proofreading structure, and proofreading information, very important. Finally, job application. So you need to apply the job. Just a second, guys. Okay. Yeah. So you need to finally apply for the job because obviously you have put in so much effort in creating a resume. So definitely you will have to apply for a job. Now, ma'am, they tell me just create one resume and apply for the jobs. Ma'am, is that fine? No, my dear, that is not fine because every job description or every job has a different description. Maybe what you can do is you can maybe count 10 job descriptions and then sum them up or group them up. What happens then is you can group the similar kind of keywords, a job description in one area, and then create one resume for that. Then you can switch over, club 2-3 job descriptions together, find all the common keywords, create a resume for that keyword, and then apply to those jobs, right? Otherwise, what will happen is if you have one resume and 10 different job descriptions and you put the same resume in different job descriptions, it doesn't work, my dear. Let's say, for example, I want someone who knows data analytics, right? And what you know is a little bit of data analytics and more of, let's say, cybersecurity, right? Will your resume match to my job description? No. Even if it does, will you be able to perform? No. Finally, you will be laid off or you will be terminated, right? So that is how it works. Always tailor make your resume according to the job description, which is why all of these pointers are very necessary. All right, let's quickly take up the questions. Is template necessary or we can make a resume in Word doc? Gautam Mukala, Soumya, please pardon me if I don't pronounce her name correctly. Soumya, is it? Dear, if I just give you plain rice and plain dal without any proper masala, I'm going very Indian, without any proper taste to it, will you like it? You will not. Please put some effort, thodi si mehnat, little effort, create a good template and then push forward. You don't have to be you don't have to be like too much into designs or too much into vibrant looks. Don't have to do that, but please put some effort into creating a good template. For mass hiring, we are fresher, not know what we put in resume. That is what I'm here for, dear. That is what I'm here for. I'll let you know everything A to Z. Okay. Does keyword here mean the skills and requirements in the job description? I'll take you through the keywords as well. I will take you through all the steps, guys. Don't worry. I will take you through everything. I'm here for that. Okay. Now, quickly talking about the important details because I don't want to miss out on the resume creation. So using proper links, please make sure that you link your LinkedIn ID, you link your Gmail ID, you link your projects, you link your GitHub profile, or link any profiles or portfolios, whatever you have, or websites, let's say, or projects, let's say, certifications. Excuse me, all of these should have proper links to it. The PDF should be clickable, and if it clicks, it should go to a website which does not say, I'm sorry, 404 found errors. No, it should open a website that projects whatever you have mentioned on the resume, right? If it's projects, the project should be shown on the link. If it's certificate, the certificate should be live and not expired. Please, it happens a lot of time. If you have a LinkedIn ID, make sure that LinkedIn ID is updated. Or if I click on a LinkedIn ID link and I go towards the LinkedIn ID and it says has not updated the LinkedIn ID until today, or has not updated the LinkedIn ID at all, please don't link such kind of LinkedIn IDs. Make sure your LinkedIn ID is absolutely updated. Even if you don't have any experience, update your education, update your skills, update your projects or certifications, everything on a LinkedIn ID, and then link it on the resume. All right. Provide skills, soft and technical. Yes, people say, oh, I'm too technical. I don't like soft hearted people, but recruiters love soft skills. Yes, they do. Soft skills are gaining much reputation, and if you have good soft skills, let's say communication skills, leadership skills, team management skills, time management skills, or skills, all of these, they add to your resume always. So make sure add your technical skills, but also add your soft skills. Next is pronoun usage. A lot of people have asked me that, ma'am, how do I address myself? I, me, them. How do I address myself? I would suggest you don't use I, me, them. You directly use the action words. For example, I created a software. Don't just remove that I and write created a software or innovated a design, or let's say any action word, organized an event. Just use that. Even in the description, whenever you're using your profile or your summary, just use a third person pronoun. Don't use first person, second person. You don't have to use pronouns, right? Try to avoid them. Use quality over quantity. Always provide impactful metrics. Absolutely. Now, this is the point. I would suggest number one is keywords, and number two is quantify. Sorry, whatever I'm writing. Sorry. Quantify. Please make sure you quantify your actions. Now, what do you mean by quantify? Once you are telling me not to put too many things, now you tell me to quantify. How do I do that? Quantifying means providing impactful metrics. Let's say you've done an internship. All right. How do you quantify? I did X by using Y and received got results of Z percentage. So this X, Y, Z formula, I did this using a particular software or using a particular tool or any action and produced this result. So let's say, for example, I am a technical, a verbal and a communication soft skill trainer, right? What would I say? I would say I created or I curated a communication skills course by using my expertise and increased communication skills among the students to 30%. So what did I do? I used my skills, right? I curated a communication skills course, and that increased the communication skills awareness to 30% among the students. So this 30% of impact, this is my metric. And this impact is going to reflect on my resume and on my work, right? So when you have numbers in your resume in percentages, in 2x, 3x, or let's say you're reducing or increasing something good and you're having a positive effect with your action, it works wonders. I'm telling you, a resume that has numbers and a resume that has no numbers and just text, the one with the numbers is going to be selected, and the one without the numbers is going to be rejected, right? So please understand that it's very important you quantify your accomplishments. Next is, do not use buzzwords. Please refrain from using buzzwords. Ma'am, what are buzzwords? We are not bees. I don't know what is buzzword. Please go on to Google. I hope you have an access to Google. Go on to Google, write buzzwords for resume. You get a list of words. Please try to ignore those words. Don't include, but ignore those words. Word limit 400 and not more, 400 to 600, not more than that, right? Maximum 2 page, minimum 1 page, please, not half a page. Word limit should be 400 and not more than that. And tailor your resume. We've just talked about tailoring your resume, which means that you should have one resume for 2-3 jobs, a second resume for another, let's say 5-6 job, and another resume. So you should have multiple versions of your resume which has different information and not the same repetitive information. All right, I hope that's all. Let's move forward to the tools, which is where we are going to have some practical applicability right now. All right, so let's just say you can use multiple tools. First is keyword finder. So how do you find keywords from a job description? Then template designs, definitely you need to design good. And then AI tools. So what tools can you use? We're going to do that right away. But before that, let me just quickly tell you, if you're from 2025, we have a PrepSat hiring jobathon going on. So if you wish to get job opportunities, certification opportunities, internship opportunities, plus cash prizes and so much more, make sure you start registering for PrepSat. The link of PrepSat registration will be there in the description box. So make sure you pick that link up and start registering. The last date is 10th of July. It will be ending on 10th of July. So don't forget to register and get yourself evaluated if you how good you are to get a job opportunity. All right. Let's get back to resume creation. Okay, but before that, let's just quickly resolve all the queries that we have. The first is, does keyword here mean experience? What should I do? Damn, get some internship experience, at least online internships, or let's say offline internships for a month or two. If not possible, please try to create more and more projects. Your recruiter should know that you have indulged yourself into something good and not just wasted your time. Man, when we are creating a resume, most of the sites are asking premium. It is only for short period, like a week or 14 days. After that, we can't edit the resume. Can you suggest some websites? I'll definitely do that. One website that I absolutely love and I absolutely use all the time is Canva. I'll quickly tell you why. We have multiple things regarding that. So I'll tell you how to do that. How much project is enough to get shortlisted? How much sugar do you need in a tea, ma'am? 2 spoons. That is not the answer. All right. The more number of projects you have, it shows your dedication for your career, right? But again, there's no minimum number. Minimum is definitely one. You should have at least one project. There's no maximum number. You can have 7, 10, 15, as many as you can. But whatever projects you have, you should have good knowledge about it. It should be your project. It shouldn't be copied from here and there. It should enhance your experience. You should know it in and out, right? So projects have no limit, but it should be quality projects. Don't just create any project for the sake of numbers. Man, mere paas to 5 project hai. Great, but how good are they? That has to be evaluated. All right, minimum is 1. Maximum, let's say you can create 4 to 5 to have a very good impact. But even 3 projects are not bad, not bad at all. 3 projects are also good. Okay, ma'am, when okay, this is done. Ma'am, my projects are in web development and they don't have any metrics or data points like improved X by Y%. How to mention them? Okay, so like I told you, I don't have much information about web developments, but let's say, for example, can you give me a statement? Can you give me a statement on your resume that you must have written so that I can convert it? Or can you just give me a gist of your project so that I can help you convert? Because I don't have much knowledge about that, to be very honest. Ma'am, can you give the access to this PPT? Not this PPT, but I'll give you access to something great, even greater than just this PPT. I'll give you something. Ma'am, what about the clone projects made from YouTube or other resources? See, clone projects definitely work, but those shouldn't be the only projects. Kuch to originality lao, right? You are in a stream where innovation is welcomed, right? You're engineers, guys. You engineer new things, you innovate new things. So don't just copy the sources. Make sure you move forward, create something yours. Clone projects have no issues, but kuch to apna, something you that you own. Use them, create one. Ma'am, can you suggest some projects to learn how to do projects on Python? Yes, we have multiple great projects. I'll tell you. I'm not lying, but you can come over here. I'll just quickly show you. We have amazing projects, guys. We have Zomato analysis, Netflix, and so on and so forth. We have multiple, so many good projects. I'm so excited about this. You can come on our website on Prep Prime. And once you just quickly scroll down, let it just quickly load. It's such an amazing website. Just quickly come down on the project section. See, you have ping pong, so web development. You have American Express data analysis, image-based species recognition, Netflix movie recommendation. So how does Netflix recommend you movies? Don't you feel surprised? I just watched let's say any Netflix series, and then it's suggesting similar kind of movies and series. How does it do? It uses some kind of technology, right? Some kind of system. So you can learn that. You have user segmentation, Zomato review analysis, and so much more. So you can come here, check which kind of project or which kind of tool or let's say system can help you out, and then work on it. Right? These are some great project ideas that we have secluded and we have combined for a Prep Prime website. Can we put completed Prep internships? Yes, definitely you can use Prep certified internships. Which skills are necessary to have, ma'am? In these times, I would suggest the skills that you should have is the most in-demand trending skills, such as data science, data analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, AWS, cyber security. I mean, these are full stack. These are the most in-demand skills that you need right now. So make sure you invest into it. And if you take Prep Prime, you're going to have all the skills at your hand at a very single subscription. And let me just quickly tell you one extra thing. Because India won the World Cup yesterday, and we all are still rejoicing about it. So we have a special coupon code for all of you. It's Victory, and it's going to give you 20% discount on our Prep Prime website. So you can come over here, use the coupon code Victory, and get yourself some extra 20% off on Prep Prime and start creating your projects, your skills. Also, you have an amazing resume building course as well, because I cannot tell you everything right over here. It's so much more. It's not just skills, it's not just projects, not just templates, it's so much more. So you can get your hands on this resume course as well. Listen to it, create a resume along with me, and then at the end of the course you have an absolutely perfect resume in your hand. So you have so much on this website. You can come and get your hands on it. Use the coupon code Victory, VICTORY, and get 20% off. Okay. Ma'am, I'm building AI based SaaS web app for personalized student experience, but don't have an actual users for it. How to add data points for it? How are you working around the project? There must be some data, right? There must be some data on which you are analyzing 20 something. How many skills are mandatory for freshers resume? Let's say at least 3 skills. I would suggest minimum 3 skills, and those skills should be absolutely good ones. Um, okay. Guys, let's just move towards creating a resume because I'm missing out on that. So the first step, what did I tell you? Get your systems, get your notepads, and start working along with me. The first step is know your job description. So I've taken up a software engineer job profile. All right, so it has been posted very recently, and they have this job description. So what do they have? The must have is these skills, and the good to have is these skills. All right, let's say for example it's a relevant work experience of 2+ years. Let's forget about the experience. Don't think about the experience right now. All right, don't think about the experience. Let's think about all right, let's just say software engineer jobs for freshers. Let's just quickly write it. Let's do it from the scratch. Okay. What do you say? Let's take this job. It's a trainee job, right? So it's absolutely for the freshers. So guys, I'm not endorsing any company or any job profile. Please don't understand that. I'm just going to quickly give you, if this has no job description, I'm so sorry. I'm just giving you an idea of what you can do. Please don't think that I'm giving you any, putting anything in your head. No, I'm not. There's no good jobs. Okay, so we have this. Let's talk about the must-haves. All right, we have a good job description here. Okay, so let's say that this is a job description. All right, now what you do is the responsibility and the must-haves is your skill and what you should be doing. Responsibility is what you will be doing, and must-have is your qualification. So you need both. So just copy it very quickly. Control, copy. Now go on to Google and type. What do you type? Keyword tool. Sorry, just write cloud generator. Cloud generator. All right. Sorry. Just write word cloud. That is going to be your keyword. Word cloud generator. I'll just quickly zoom it in for you. If it zooms in, no, it doesn't. I'll just quickly do this. So word cloud generator. All right. Now you have multiple word cloud generators. You have keyword generators. Click on any one of these. So I have opened these up. This is monkey cloud and this is free word cloud generator. What you do is just paste your job description over here. Click on generate cloud. Do the same here. Click on free word cloud generator. All right. And let's just quickly load it. See, guys, I did not do anything. I just copied the job description, I pasted the description, and I have some amazing keywords in my hand. If you want to increase the number of keywords, just push this slider onto the right hand side. You will have more number of keywords in your hand. And you can quickly paste it here as well, right? And then you will have multiple keywords here. Just press enter. All right, and then you will have keywords here. Number of words, let's just increase the number of words that we need. Okay, as you can see, we have the keywords coming up here as well. So you have so many keywords in your hand. If you think that the keywords are very much for you, you can decrease the keywords. If you think they are very less, you can increase this bar. The same goes here, right? So application, knowledge, experience, Git version, agile environment, Cypress, PSOC series, and so on and so forth. So according to this particular job description, we have gotten these keywords. All right, happy with it? Now, what do you do? The next is to put these keywords in a format that can help you build a resume. I'll give you a better idea. Just come on to ChatGPT. Yes, you will say, ma'am, you are using ChatGPT. Come on, be realistic. But do you know you can combine AI and your mind together to create something very great? That is what we do. We just create, paste this particular job description and give it a command. Act as a resume expert and find out keywords from the job description below. Just this, hit enter. Once you do that, you will have multiple keywords. Now what we can do is you can quickly summarize those keywords that you've gotten on the clouds and keywords over here. You will see it's matching somewhere. So whatever keywords you think are same, you can pick those up and use them in your resume, right? So this is how you use the keywords. Now, what can you do? The best thing that you can do is write me a resume in let's say 600 words. Let's just skip the word. Write me a resume for the job description above, right? Use the keywords in it. All right. I am a fresher with no work experience. Just and hit enter. Let's see what it comes up with. See, it says LinkedIn profile, GitHub profile. So you should provide your GitHub and LinkedIn and everything. Okay. So it's quickly, just look at the power. Just look at the power. So you have technical skills. You have, like I told you, at least minimum of 3 projects is very important. So my words are sufficing here. At least 3 projects. Technical skills, guys, very important. Technical skills. Certifications, important. See, it has a section of technical skills and then it has a section of soft skills as well, right? So both the skills are very important. So you get those. If you have any extracurricular activities, you have gotten into any community help service or gotten into any group projects or anything, you can add those here. See, everything that I talked about is here. So even if you're a fresher, you can curate this resume here. It's done. But one thing is missing. What is missing? Quantification. There's no percentage metrics. There's no impact sentences over here. So what you can do is you can just copy this and add what you have done. Give a personal touch to it. Please don't completely depend on this. Give a personal touch to it. How can you do that? Come on to Canva, right? This is the time you come on to Canva. Now, like I told you that I'm going to give you a great surprise. We have 10 resume templates shortlisted for you, which you can use to get an ATS friendly resume template, right? So I have 5 ATS friendly resumes and 5 resume templates which you can carry to your interviews. So there are 2 types of resume. One is ATS friendly, which is absolutely blank with no photographs, nothing, complete information. And then there is one resume which has multiple information along with a good design. It looks good to look at, right? So I have a combination of all of those. So let's say this is an ATS friendly resume. This is an ATS friendly resume. Another ATS friendly resume. This is more visually appealing, so carry in. Again, another carry forward. So again, this is an ATS friendly resume and all of these are for free. And I vouch for these particular templates completely, right? So as you can see, you can get this link. We will be providing this link in the description box once the session ends. So stay with me until the end, all right, and get a hand on these resume templates. Next step should be copy this, paste it here. Now change it according to your information. What did you do? What is your information that you need? Put it here properly. Let's suggest you can put the key competence or key skills over here. Your professional experience, or let's say your education experience, should be here. Your certifications can be mentioned here, and so much more. Then you can move towards your projects and provide some links to it. All right. Okay, so that is what you can do. Did it not get so easy? Pick up the job description, paste it on the word cloud generator, generate some keywords, paste it onto ChatGPT, use those keywords, create a resume. From that resume, personalize it. You can change these projects here. You can change these metrics, change this project, change the technical skills. So these are the skills according to the job description. You always look for the job description that matches your skills. So it becomes easy for you. Got it? Then you have certifications, then you have soft skills, and so much more. Now, one difference between the experienced and the freshers are you don't have to include this objective or this summary if you are a fresher, because you generally don't know much about yourself or much about your professional experience. Maybe you can include 2 to 3 lines, but nothing more than that. All right. So keywords done, job description done, template done, and then you are going to put it into this particular format. So template also done. You will get the free templates in the job description, so make sure you get them. All right. And just next 15-20 minutes, a resume will be completed, right? But if you need more advice, more knowledge, you can use this particular tool. You can just write AI resume builder and you can create a resume here. Just click on create my resume, input all the information that you need, and create a resume like this. As you can see, 100% resume score. So my score over here is absolutely 100%. This is going to help me with my ATS friendly selection. So as you can see, this resume is more ATS friendly, and the resumes that are more visually appealing, they are the resumes that you take with you in a walk-in interview. All right. Please make sure you link your profiles, you link your email ID and everything. The links are active, they are not dead. The projects are active. You are quantifying. You're providing as much quantification percentages as possible. All right. So that was all about your ATS friendly resume. If you have any question, guys, put them down in the comment section. I'll help you out with it so that we can wrap up with the session. I hope it helped you. Also make sure that you subscribe to Prepinsta as well. You check out the courses, you can get the skills, you can get projects, you can get the resume course as well, and so much more at just one single subscription. And you can also use the coupon code VICTORY, VICTORY, to get 20% discount. All right, so that's the website for you. We have 200 plus things. So not just projects and skills, you also get to brush up your skills on aptitude, on coding, on CS subjects, on interview experiences, company specific preparation, and so much more. As you can just check it out, it's so beautiful and so colorful. All right, so yes, if you have any question, just do let me know, and we can then wrap up with the session here. Ma'am, our resume gets changed with respect to the companies, right? Yes. The answering this to Pawan, yes, your resume gets changed with respect to the companies. You can club up multiple company job descriptions together and then create one resume for it. Don't create one resume and send out to multiple people. I have joined one resume, but it starts from August and lasts up to February. How to add this resume, ma'am? You can just add that you are doing this internship, starting date, and then write present or currently working on it or until present. That will help. That will help. Do we need to create a cover letter? Cover letter is, yes, it's mandatory. Not mandatory, I would say, but it's optional. But it's good if you get a cover letter which states your experience, right? Absolutely good. You can always get a cover letter for yourself. Which is better, ATS or attractive templates? Look, if you're applying online, ATS is better. Definitely ATS is better. But if you're walking in, just going and showing up, hello, I'm here, take a better one. Take a visually appealing one. But if you're applying online anywhere, get an ATS friendly resume. When will you send the template? After the session is done, you will get it in the description box. How to access company specific mock tests? You can reach out to our team. The number will be floating right here. Reach out to the team and then they'll help you out with it. All right. So thank you so much for attending this session. I hope it helped you out, and I hope at least half your queries are completed, half your queries are cleared on how an ATS friendly resume should look like. The templates will be shared with you. The process I have explained, make sure you go through the entire process to create an absolutely 100% perfect. It won't be 100% perfect, but the highest number, highest percent of perfect resume. All right. Thank you so much. I'm going to wrap up this session here. Thank you, the team. Thank you to everyone. And make sure you share it with your friends so that they can also create the best resume to get shortlisted in all the companies they apply to. All right. Thank you so much. I'll be ending this session here.